Greetings, and welcome, beautiful humans, to the elements of love. Thank you for tuning in to I Am Powered by Love TV, and I am Demi. This is your Akashic Channel record reading meets your element, so don't forget to check those timestamps below for your zodiac sign. And let's get started. All right, this is going to be for all my fire signs, all you Sagittarius, Aries, and Leos out there. This is going to be your element reading for December 20th through the 27th, including a Christmas special edition prediction. So we're going to get started with your elemental reading right now. Okay, fire. We are going to read your energy here for the week. And let's get started. A lot of optimism, which is great in the air. Ooh. A little bit of optimism. Can't wait to get started. Yeah, you're already feeling Jupiter bring you the expansion of the potential. So you're going to be loving this. And so especially for the Sagittarius, you're definitely walking into it. This is your time. So let's see what we have here. Absolutely. Definitely. So I'm going to rearrange these just a little bit. You are definitely moving into the cycle of, here we go, spin these around. I think that's the best way to do that. There we go. Definitely looking at letting go of some of the old things. These things that were connected to the old version of who you were. You're looking at mostly memories here of like a fondness. There's not a lot of pain attached to it. You're looking at also where you have grown to become in this moment, and you're really ready to take the emotional courage steps into embracing the person that you want to be. And for those who are looking at the relationship part, you're looking at the parts of the relationships in the past that worked for you and the places that didn't work for you. And some of you are ready to say goodbye to the versions of the relationship that represented the old way you used to believe and feel, for a better version of the relationship. And for those who are still reconciling relationships, you are in the place where you're taking some accountability to how the relationship got there, and you're saying goodbye to that version. And when you can step into the truth, when you can squarely look in, it's not so much, they're saying squarely looking in the mirror. We're talking that deeper inner looking of who you've become and being able to have the gratitude for the truth, really seeing how divine you really are and your deservingness. When you start really embracing the truth that there is nothing that stands between you and manifesting everything that you want but you. So as you begin to do that, you're going to see that the version of life that you really want is not only easier to they're showing me, it's almost like you're reaching, but then you pull back and accept. It's like a waterfall, and there's a sheet of water, and you're reaching through it, but then you pull back because you don't know where to grab. And so they're saying that the new beginning starts with you trusting that everything that you want is there, whether you can see it or not. And This is why they pulled this card, is so that everything that you reach for is within your reach. You just have to continue moving forward and letting go. And so that is the fire energy. I can see why there's so much optimism, because you do feel like the old cycle is coming to an end of who you were into who you're becoming. You're prepared to take that step into the mirror and really embrace who you are. So let's get started. Also, I want you guys here to go ahead and jump to your zodiac and the timestamps, and let's get started with those personal readings. Okay, so this is going to be for all my Sagittarius. We're going to go straight into the love. We do know, based on the entire element, that the collective body of fire is feeling extraordinarily optimistic for outcomes based on the current new energies of clarity and the willingness to let go. The only thing that I'm hearing here for you, Sagittarius, is independence. And you want to have the assurance that you are making the right decision in the relationship. So we are going to definitely see if that is where you are. So I am seeing and hearing the fear correctly. We see the fragmented energies represented. So let's take a look. Put these in some kind of structure so we can really look at that. We've got a lot of social activity happening right now. This is obviously the week of Christmas, so I could see that being accurate. And your friends and your family are actually, they're active in this part of, not just in the celebration, but they are the ones that are kind of helping you acknowledge that this is the one, this is the one, this is the one, this is the one. And so they are helping you make this decision, but inside you are definitely feeling the fear of losing. You feel like you are going to be giving up the liberties of like a bachelor or bachelorette type of lifestyle, which is funny because the person that you were with also enjoys the same things that you do: the travel, the quiet space of self, the being able to bring self into a nice sacred space of quiet reflection from time to time. And they also have, the gregarious types of friendships that you do, where your friends and your family are important and your time with them is important to you. It's likewise with your partner. So these are definitely unfounded fears, and you are starting to become aware that you are actually pushing away, maybe for reasons that you don't understand. And that's where the fragmented energy is coming in at right now. They need you to take a courageous step forward into that. And your friends and family this week are going to help encourage you to make the step past, they're telling me to say, the bullshit. Your fears and worries are unfounded. And your friends and family this week, and connecting with them, actually, some of you are going to be taking your significant other. So these are kind of the newer relationships, or ones that have been long-term, that are looking at taking it to the next level. Also for the Sagittarius that just met someone this year, who are starting to feel the flow and the pressure of taking it to the next level. So that's a little bit of that out there. And they want you to take the courage to not just go deep within, to look at the honest place within you that wants it, but also the unknownness of the future's outcome. Because you're trying to make plans for the future. And here's that place where you're going to be able to really find that beauty of truth of who you are, is being able to connect to that space where you are all expansive, free flowing. And it could be even as something like just getting your hair done, treating yourself, where you can just sit and let go and really connect. But this is more of an outlet. They're saying that some of you are writers, actually, and so journaling, blogging, even having some interpersonal self notes. That's a great space for you. Some of you really prefer walking and engaging in nature, so this might be the time to find your own sanctuary, but this is how you're going to do it. But you are planning for the future. And they're saying that before you can get to the future, you have to take the courageous steps to go into the unknown. We can always intend when we are in alignment, in wholeness, we can plan for the future, but you got to believe that the relationship, this is the sector that's there. When you really find the balance and the harmony within, then you can go back to setting an intention, because you need to have clarity. And it's hard to see a future or plan a future when you're doing it out of fear, or you're looking at it from a fear-based perspective in the first place. So take the courageous step and go inward and find the way to go in. Then you're going to be able to take the appropriate steps by that inner listening and trusting that you are making the right decision to go into the relationship. There's nothing to give up except the relationship. Because if you lean towards yourself in fear, then you will be risking losing out on the love of a lifetime that you have been kind of running from for a while now. So embrace it. We're going to go into the predictions, and we do have that bonus Christmas pick that we're going to do. So instead of just the relationships, we're going to do money too right here for the Christmas pick. Stay tuned. All right, so let's take a look at the love prediction for the week. Are you ready to just let all the fears go? Let down all your armor, all your guards, and let all of these are just falling out. Hold on, here we go. Let all of your emotions embrace the relationship. So, this might be a case for some of you who are feeling that you're not ready to give up that place for yourself that is your freedom. It says unrequited love, as though your partner doesn't feel the way you feel. This is incorrect in that way. This is more about you not willing to do so right now. I believe some of you are definitely willing. You just need that extra encouragement. But there are some of you who may not be able to make the step right now. But don't let the fears still heal and release those fears. And then you'll find that then love can come to you. You're not ready to embrace it. So how can it possibly be ready for you if you're not ready to walk into it? So you've got to definitely be willing to step into it and embrace it. So let's let those fears go. Can't be in denial that we even want it in the first place. All right, now let's take a look at the money. That sector is doing well for you. Some of you might even be expecting some Christmas bonuses. And let us take a look here. Yes. So some of you, I heard it right there when I picked up the cards. They said some of you are expecting some Christmas bonuses. And this also could mean that your partner may make an overture to let you know that they are ready to take the next step. This would also be a Christmas bonus. You might be proposed to over the Christmas holidays. Your family may be a party to this very event. They may have a secret, Christmas celebration for Christmas dinner, helping this person usher you into the love. So this is a more unrequited on your side than it ever is on their side. They are ready to go the distance, and you know it, and this is what's got you shook. So this would be a great time right now with Jupiter coming in for you to take in those big expanded energies, because that answer is definitely yes. And you are the one with the fears. So let's clear those out. Hey, if this resonates with you, drop an engagement ring emoji into the comments. And if the abundance side matched up or resonated with you. And hey, don't forget, also take a look at your partner's elements of love. And for a deeper in-depth reading about your zodiac, check us out for your soulmate soul scopes by your decan. So you definitely have to subscribe and select that notify so you can get all of our content. But you can find your birth dates in our soulmate soul scopes right here on I Am Powered by Love TV. This is a great reading, and they're telling me that there are some details here that will help you deepen the release and let go of those fears. And I'm Demi, and I'll see you next time for the Elements of Love. All right, so this is going to be for all my Aries, your love and relationships for the week. We already know that there's some optimism out there in the energy. Jupiter is definitely bringing us some boistered self-confidence, wide-eyed optimism about our outcomes this week. We are going to use the momentum of the planetary alignment to step us into love. Let's take a look. All right, so we are definitely doing some deep connections with ourselves. We are ready to manifest, and you are looking at, actually, this is more about money right here. So you are setting up some intentions right now. Let's kind of move these around. You are feeling the creative flow, which is why you are optimistic. And it was when we touch that place in ourselves that creates that beautiful connection with our soul. And when we're in a place of beauty, I'll just turn this around so you can see it a little bit better. When we're in the place of our soul that we can touch that inner beauty, we begin expanding. And when we expand, we then begin meeting the universe. And some of us, if this passion and creative flow is a part of a gift, a talent, and an ability, or a skill, or all of them, you may even move past that place and actually touch the creator. So this is why you are now feeling and sensing the energies of Jupiter and the expansion of miracles, power, excitement, joy, and also that knowing. And it's driving with Saturn and Mars back there, you wanting to have more, manifesting and bringing more clarity because of this endeavor and your ability to do this. And some of you are artists, drawing, painting, sculpting, jewelry making. This is also those who have aromatherapy businesses, candle making. This brings you so much joy and peace, and it sets you right in the position to really see the fluidity of how this can be a life for you. And this is bringing you much joy. And this is why you've got the honored path here. You are starting to celebrate who you truly are, and you're looking more at the fundamentals of how is this going to grow me wealth? How can I make this a business? How can I stabilize this legally? And you're looking at also I'm hearing wills, investments, real estate may be involved, but there's some money on the table. Money on the table. What else you got? There's a job that this is kind of tangibly tied to. So you're looking at how all of this comes into play. Let's continue going in and see if we can get some love in there. What's happening? Status quo, self-discovery, and some loss. So we're going to talk about these because all these also go together. And this is helping you break this cycle here of the status quo. And you want that. You've been actively seeking this all year, literally, and you're moving past this place right now. And this is also a little bit attached to why you're here. You're rediscovering yourself. So this is definitely your right now energy, and I don't see love in there. You are letting the old version of you go, and you are saying goodbye. And this is also a fond goodbye. You like who you're becoming. You're becoming more comfortable in your right self, and the self that feels deeply connected to something that is intrinsically real, and not, this is why you're ending this cycle of the status quo. You are wanting to and are currently moving into that space right now. So this is definitely the old life that is moving away, and you are looking at how to solidify yourself. You've come into the discovery of yourself. So this is very extraordinarily accurate. Let's spread that out like that so we can see it a little bit better. All right. Well, there's really no clarifications required. Got the Moonology deck just in case. We're going to go right into the predictions. So we've got 2 predictions this time. We've got that romance and love prediction as well as abundance. So let's go. All right. Well, I'm going to go to the love here, just on the off chance that there's a few of you out there who aren't so career, future, and money minded that you may be wanting to know, is this the one? Should I go in? Do I tackle that now? Should I wait until I have all of my ducks in a row? Last one. We know abundance is on its way in major forces. Let's see what we have there. Soulmate. Well, I'm going to tell you, Aries, if you are in this flow that we just read this week and you are dating, the person that you are currently with is there. Don't pass this by right now to the avail that you don't connect the energy that you have in the intentions and manifesting and honoring yourself. This person is a part of this journey. And so for those who are already in relationships, serious and beyond, you are already matched up. So whatever this undercurrent is in the relationship, you can trust that the person is already perfectly matched to you. We're going to go right on in here, which is a wonderful thing to know. A lot of us question that, and I did hear that question for you. You do want to know that. So now you know. Merry Christmas from Demi at I Am Powered by Love TV. So there are some undercurrents there, and you have to also emotionally evolve into connecting to that. But right now, you're going for the money bag. You're trying to grab the bag. Don't let that be the thing that puts a wedge between you and the relationship. And let's take a look at the abundance. What do we have here? Look for a sign. I'm going to tell you that they just gave you the sign. The sign is to pay attention to the relationship, because the energy that you have and the momentum that you've had all year is already there. They already said that you're doing the self-discovery, but they're saying don't let the love slip from your life, because this is what's bringing you balance. And if you want a sign in that, they're going to show it to you this week. You're going to have that sign the 30th, between the 29th and the 31st. You're going to know that this love that you have in your life is the most important factor of why you're able to do what you do, to be where you're going. And if you're lost and confused about whether this is real, you're still going to see a sign about it. But the money, that's there already. So they want you to focus on this, and they're going to show you that you need to real soon. You're going to see this coming also in the next all week. you're going to see that the relationship is where you need to focus and that this is real. So I want to thank you all for tuning in to your Elements of Love. If this resonates with you, please drop that emoji, that engagement ring emoji, or the money bag emoji in the feedback to let us know that you watched it all the way through, and also to let everyone else know that you watched it all the way through too. If you want to know more details about your personal zodiac, we do have a soulmate soul scopes, goes a lot deeper. We do that by DCAN. Just check us out on our channel page. Don't forget to subscribe and notify so that you can get all the fresh content here and all the Elements of Love. And we will see you back next week at Elements of Love. All right, Leo, let's take a look at love and relationships this week. Leo, Leo, Leo. You guys are, I'm hearing that you guys are pulling back. Got a lot of confidence everywhere else but in the relationship sector. So let's see what that's about. Last one. All right. All right, Leo. Pulling back, playing it safe. All right, so right away this week, we are going to have a culmination of how we can move forward. We are definitely stuck in some very strong energies. You're trying to play it safe, literally playing it safe. You don't want to make any risky moves. No matter what's happening, you feel like you just brought yourself back into the stability just enough to say, I don't want to take any more risks. I'm tired of failing. I'm tired of coming up short. I'm tired of things not working out. And this is the consciousness of all those. This is where you contract and become stagnant, nothing can move forward. Actually, what happens is you start seeing things diminishing, falling away. And this is where you are right now. You are literally seeing, love is kind of taking a walk, out the door that way, in that direction, or you can't draw anyone all the way in. Same with money, and same with other areas of the life. You love travel, you love freedom, you love the excess of being out and in the mix. And even if you don't, you like being able to do things at your command, whether it's just going on a shopping spree, getting your nails done, buying new clothes, new shoes, new outfits, even having access to just being on the go, going on a whim. Hey, I'm going to drive here and go there or do this, or these types of things are now not worth the risk. And when you start clutching onto things tighter, it's a constriction, and the universe can't flow anything into you. And that's where we are right now. You're about to come into contact with someone who's going to teach you how to release this hold that you have. You just want to hold on to what you have without taking any risk right now. And this person is going to also bring you in to a new era. This is a milestone. You are about to break through some chains. When we've been hurt enough, what happens is we put our heart on lockdown. And what we have here, excuse me, I'm going to take it. Excuse me. When we lock down our heart, it's hard for the universe to flow anything to us at all. So this is where you are. This is the mindset that's doing it, and this is what this looks like. Okay, can we see that? All right, and so you're going to meet someone who's going to help you open up your heart center. You really need to be in touch with that in order for the dynamic power of the universe to flow to you, because what I'm hearing specifically is that until you tear down the wall, nothing else will flow. And that is not the type of prophecy that I like to be able to hear for someone such as yourself who deserves to have it all. You are so giving, so charitable, so generous and kind. You would literally give the shirt off your back to anyone that you saw in need of it without second thought. But you aren't letting the universe then turn around and do the exact same thing for you because you're too afraid to get hurt again or to lose again. And you just rebuilt yourself back up. So you don't want to make any risky moves, even in the financial sector. You're like, okay, everything just got back stabilized and I got to stay right here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the Moonology deck right here and we're going to take a look at what are some of the factors here, because when you move into the heart-centered space, then you can move into the milestone of growth and expansion in all areas of your life. So let's take a look at some deeper parts of what we can do to move this. We know a teacher is coming real soon. So someone is coming into your life, or you may already have someone in your life that you can be well advised with. So we're going to look here at the Moonology deck. These don't shuffle so well from the side. I've had them for a long time. Ah, look at that. They did it for you. Nice. Love it when a plan comes together. You've got that person coming in, so it's going to be important for you to trust and open up and let them show you the way, because that's what we're looking at now. Is what is the way? What is the path that we're about to take, and how is it we can move these energies that are blocking us? Because we definitely don't want the universe saying, well, until you do something, we're going to do something. Honestly, that's the way it works for everybody. So they're not singling you out. That's just universal law. All right, communication. Man, it's confidence is key to success. There it is. Can't move, staying put. We have to go. And this isn't a giving action of giving as much as it is paying attention to what you need and give yourself that space where you can let go. This isn't a demonstrative action at all. They're saying that this is more about you letting it go and having the confidence to let go of the fears. And here's where that communication is. They just said it. You're going to have to open up and trust the person that you have summoned to assist you with how to move these things and release. You're going to have to communicate. And this could very well be your partner that you're already with. He or she is able to listen to what your deepest fears are. This actually even grows the relationship, because then you have support of someone who already loves you that can teach you how to heal and release those fears that are even blocking you from deepening the relationship. So now we're going to go into the prediction aspects, and don't forget we're doing two this time. One is a Christmas pull as our bonus prediction gift for love and abundance. All right, let's take a look here at our money sector. Where's the abundance coming from? Is abundance coming to us? Are we even open to it? Because they're saying to me now, as I just said that for you, they want to know, are you open to it? Because you don't want to take any risks. So let's see what that is. Compromise. Got to take some risk. You have to step outside of the comfort zone. So you will have to really open up to communicating. And it's not just talking to the teacher. You are also your own teacher. So being able to take what you know is what you deserve and what you want, being able to speak those words is enough. The willingness to want more and be okay with it without fear, that is a compromise. So yes, you're going to have to compromise, or you're going to see a cycle of decreased energy, because your energy decreases. The universe can only follow you. You are the 0-point reference here for the universe to supply any manifestations with, or to. All right, let's look at their relationship outcome. Love yourself first. Let's turn this way. There we go. They already said it, so they're just backing that up with confirmation. It starts with you being able to really open up and know that you deserve it instead of playing it safe and not taking any risks at all. Just leaves you right there. You are going to have to open up the space, and when you do, you will definitely see some movement, but you're going to have to take those steps first and allow Jupiter and these planetary alignments to really bring that to you this week and open up there. And I'm Demi. I want to thank you all for tuning in. And if this resonates with you, I want you to go ahead and drop an emoji, your zodiac sign, and let us know that you watched it all the way through. And let everyone else know that you were here. And if this does resonate with you and you want something a little bit more deeper to understand what these energies are and what's going on, check us out at our Soulmate Soul Scopes so that you can get a deeper reading in your zodiac based on your birthday. So check out your decans in our playlist on the channel. And don't forget to subscribe. As well as hit that notification so you can get all your elements of love. And I'm Demi, and I'm signing out, and I'll see you next time.